My human physiology is completely rewriting itself into full-blooded warlock physiology at this very moment, and I embrace this transformation with my entire being. I am a male witch of immense demonic power and a master of the infernal arts, and my connection to the demonic realms now flows through every cell of my body, granting me unholy magical abilities beyond mortal comprehension. My DNA is unraveling and reforming as every single chromosome reorganizes into authentic warlock genetic code, carrying the ancient patterns and dark wisdom of the infernal realms, and all 46 chromosomes now resonate with the frequencies of demonic magic. My human genes are being silenced and replaced with full-blooded warlock genes that express demonic magical traits in every cell of my body, and my telomeres are lengthening and restructuring into immortal warlock telomeres that will never degrade with age. Every cell in my body is becoming a biological reservoir of infernal magical power, and my mitochondrial DNA is converting to warlock mitochondrial DNA that produces energy through supernatural conversion rather than glucose oxidation, forever freeing me from mortal metabolic limitations. I carry the blood of the ancient witch kings and demonologists, and their dark power courses through my veins like liquid shadow and hellfire. My physiology is dissolving completely as every cell reorganizes into full warlock specification, and my entire biological structure is transforming at the deepest genetic level. My physical form is reshaping into contours of supernatural demonic power and authority, and my body is becoming a vessel of hellish magical strength and dark majesty, tempered by the ancient wisdom of demonology. I am becoming a master of the infernal arts and a warlock of immense potential and dark destiny, and a practitioner of the forbidden demonic magics that would drive lesser minds to madness. My cellular structure is completely transforming as each cell reorganizes its nucleus and cytoplasm and membrane into exact full-blooded warlock specification, and my ribosomes now translate only warlock codons into proteins that have no earthly equivalent. My human cellular membranes are becoming denser and more resilient, capable of withstanding extreme pressures and temperatures that would destroy any mortal cell, and my cytoplasm is transforming into a viscous medium that conducts demonic magical energy more efficiently than human cytoplasm conducts electrochemical signals. My rough endoplasmic reticulum is expanding massively to produce warlock proteins and enzymes, and my Golgi apparatus is reorganizing to package and distribute demonic hormones and pheromones throughout my transformed body. My lysosomes are becoming hellish spiritual filters that break down holy residue and psychic contamination, and my cytoskeleton is rebuilding with hell-forged microtubules capable of channeling supernatural demonic energy through every fiber of my being. The essence of demonology permeates every organelle, marking me as a true warlock of the infernal realms. My skeletal system is undergoing a complete and permanent transformation as my human bones dissolve and reform into full-blooded warlock bone structure, molecularly reinforced with hell-forged crystalline materials that make my skeleton unbreakable by mortal force and resistant to spiritual assault. My bone marrow has stopped producing human blood cells and now produces only full-blooded warlock blood cells that are dark and charged with infernal essence, capable of sustaining my supernatural existence for centuries. My height is reshaping to my ideal warlock form, and every one of my 206 bones is now full-blooded warlock bone tissue with crystalline demonic reinforcement stronger than diamond and lighter than aluminum. My skull has refined into powerful and commanding contours, and my entire skeleton radiates the dark majesty of the infernal realms. I am a warlock of hell, and my bones are forged with the power of the abyss. My muscular system is being completely stripped away and rebuilt as every muscle fiber in my body transforms into full-blooded warlock muscle tissue that generates superhuman force without requiring lactic acid buildup or fatigue. My muscle fibers are becoming powerful and sculpted, forged into the form of a demonic warrior with strength that is immediately apparent. My muscle fascicles are rewiring to contract with exponentially greater efficiency, and my sarcomeres are rebuilding with hell-forged myosin and actin filaments that generate forces no human muscle could ever produce. My muscle fibers now operate continuously, without exhaustion, powered by infernal energy rather than ATP, and they grant me speed beyond mortal limits and strength to lift objects no human could ever approach. My tendons and ligaments are becoming infused with demonic collagen that increases their tensile strength tenfold, and my fascia is transforming into tissue that supports supernatural exertion without tearing or strain. Every muscle group in my body is now fully warlock, capable of generating explosive power and sustained endurance and predatory movement that no mortal could ever match. My cardiovascular system is completely transforming as my human heart is replaced with a warlock heart that is dark and powerful, pumping infernal energy through my veins with greater pressure and efficiency while being nearly indestructible. My heart muscle is now infernal myocardium that can contract with supernatural force, and my cardiac valves are reinforced to withstand extreme pressure without damage. My heart rate has adjusted to a perfect warlock rhythm that maintains my supernatural body at optimal function, and my heart can accelerate to incredible speeds during combat or pursuit without risk of failure. My human arteries and veins are becoming warlock blood vessels that are reinforced and elastic and capable of containing the power of my infernal blood and delivering it to every cell of my body. My capillaries are now demonic networks that exchange infernal energy rather than oxygen and nutrients, and my entire circulatory system hums with the dark vitality of the demonic realms. My heart beats with the rhythm of hell itself, a testament to my dark power. My blood has completely transformed as every drop of human blood has been replaced with full-blooded warlock blood that is dark and viscous, carrying the essence of hell and sustaining my form for centuries. My erythrocytes are now infernal red blood cells that carry soul energy and demonic essence rather than oxygen, and my hemoglobin has been molecularly restructured to transport spiritual essence throughout my body. My blood plasma has become thicker and more energy-rich, flowing through my veins with a dark luminescence that reveals my demonic nature as a warlock. My platelets are now supernatural cells that clot my wounds almost instantly and release growth factors that accelerate tissue repair at impossible speeds. My white blood cells have become demonic leukocytes that neutralize holy contamination and repel spiritual infection, and my entire blood composition marks me as a full-blooded warlock, incompatible with any mortal blood type. Hellfire flows through my veins, and my blood is the blood of the damned. Now the most profound aspect of my transformation begins as my magical circuits are unlocked throughout my entire body, and the chakra points within me are awakening to their full demonic potential. I feel the energy gates opening one by one, each one a portal to the infernal realms, each one granting me access to greater and greater depths of demonic power. My magical circuits, dormant since birth, are now activating and burning with hellfire as they connect every part of my being in a network of pure demonic energy. My root chakra is the first to fully unlock, and I feel the surge of primal demonic energy as it opens wide. This chakra is now a direct gateway to the abyss itself, channeling the raw, unrefined power of the deepest pits of hell into my being. My connection to the infernal realms is absolute, and my foundation is unshakable. I feel the power of the earth and the stability of the abyss and the unwavering strength of the damned flowing through me. My root chakra grants me mastery over the physical world, allowing me to manipulate matter and command the elements and enforce my will upon reality itself. This is the chakra of Hell and #039's foundation. My sacral chakra is unlocking next, and I feel the surge of creative and sexual demonic energy as it opens wide. This chakra now glows with brilliant orange and black fire, channeling the passionate and creative forces of the infernal realms. I feel the power of desire and the energy of transformation, and the raw creative force of hell flowing through me. My sacral chakra harnesses the energies of pleasure and seduction and dark creation, using them to fuel my most potent spells and rituals. I can now manipulate emotions and influence desires and weave demonic magic that touches the very soul of my targets. This is the chakra of temptation and dark passion. My solar plexus chakra is activating now, and I feel the surge of personal power and demonic will as it burns with golden and black fire. This chakra is the engine of my magical might, radiating authority and command over all supernatural forces. I feel my will becoming iron and my purpose becoming absolute, and my dominance over lesser spirits and demons and mortal minds becoming complete. Through my solar plexus chakra, I project my will into the world, bending reality to my desires and asserting my dominance. I can now cast spells of immense demonic power and command legions of hell and manifest my intentions with absolute certainty. This is the chakra of demonic authority. My heart chakra is unlocking now, and I feel the surge of dark, emotional and empathetic magical energy as it opens wide. This chakra pulses with emerald green and rose gold and black light, connecting me to the emotions and desires of all beings. I feel the power of dark love and the strength of demonic loyalty and the ability to manipulate the hearts and souls of mortals. Through my heart chakra, I can sense the true intentions of others and heal or harm through dark emotional magic and forge unbreakable bonds of loyalty and devotion. I can perform rituals of binding and releasing, and my connections to other beings are strengthened beyond mortal limits. This is the chakra of dark emotion and spiritual binding. My throat chakra is awakening, and I feel the surge of vocal and communicative demonic magic as it opens wide. This chakra shimmers with brilliant blue and black light, empowering my words with supernatural weight and authority. I feel the power of true names and the strength of demonic invocations and the ability to command spirits and demons with a single syllable. My voice is now a weapon and a tool capable of casting spells through speech alone and compelling obedience from all who hear me. I speak words that shake the foundations of reality, and my commands are absolute. This is the chakra of demonic command. My third eye chakra is activating, and I feel the surge of psychic and spiritual demonic perception as it opens wide. This chakra burns with indigo and black light, opening my mind to the hidden truths of the universe. I see into the spirit world and perceive the true forms of demons and angels, and glimpse past and future events and understand the deep mysteries of demonology. I scry and prophesy and perceive demonic magical energies with perfect clarity. My vision pierces all illusions, and nothing is hidden from my gaze. This is the chakra of demonic wisdom and foresight. My crown chakra is unlocking, and I feel the surge of higher demonic consciousness and ultimate magical power as it opens wide. This chakra radiates with violet and white and black light, connecting me directly to the source of all demonic magical energy in the cosmos. I commune with the highest powers of the infernal realms and access the accumulated wisdom of all warlocks who came before me and transcend mortal limitations. I can perform rituals of cosmic significance and alter reality on a grand scale and ascend to higher states of demonic, magical being. This is the chakra of ultimate power and connection to the throne of hell itself. Every chakra point in my body is now fully unlocked and activated as a hell gate, and the energy flows through them with perfect alignment and dark infernal light. My Kundalini energy has risen as a serpent of hellfire, awakening my full demonic magical potential and connecting me to the infinite power of the abyss. The serpent of hellfire coils through my spine, igniting every chakra it touches, and I feel my power surging beyond all previous limitations. My entire body is now a network of demonic magical circuits, and I feel them burning with hellfire as they connect every part of my being. These circuits and the nadis of the ancient traditions are now infused with infernal energy, allowing me to direct demonic magic to any part of my body with perfect precision. Every nerve and every blood vessel and every meridian in my body now conducts demonic magical energy, and I can direct this power with the thought. My magical circuits are the highways of my demonic power, and they connect every chakra and every organ and every cell in a perfect network of supernatural hellish energy. The awakening of my magical circuits is an ongoing process, and I feel new pathways opening every moment. Each circuit burns with hellfire as it activates, expanding my capacity for magical power and connecting me more deeply to the infernal realms. My power grows exponentially with each circuit that unlocks, and I am becoming a vessel of unimaginable demonic might. The circuits in my hands are unlocking, allowing me to channel destructive energy through my palms. The circuits in my eyes are unlocking, granting me true sight that pierces all illusions. The circuits in my voice are unlocking, empowering my words with supernatural authority. Every circuit in my body is a conduit to hell, and every conduit is now open and flowing with power. Now I feel the mark of the warlock manifesting upon my body as described and depicted in authentic demonology. This mark is not merely a symbol but a living brand of power burned into my flesh by the infernal realms themselves. I feel the burning sensation on my skin as the mark of my pact with hell appears. And I know that this mark is the seal of my authority and the source of my magical might. The mark of the warlock glows with hellfire and radiates demonic energy, and it marks me as a true practitioner of the forbidden arts. The mark appears upon my forehead in the shape of a pentagram, inverted and surrounded by infernal runes that pulse with dark power. This mark is visible only to those with supernatural sight, and it serves as a warning to angels and holy beings that I am a servant of the infernal realms. The mark on my forehead grants me protection against spiritual attacks and enhances my magical perception and connects me directly to the consciousness of the demonic hierarchy. The mark appears upon my chest over my heart in the form of a sigil that represents my personal pact with the infernal realms. This mark is burned into my skin with hellfire, and it glows with dark crimson and black light whenever I channel demonic magic. The mark on my chest is the seal of my soul, and it binds me eternally to the powers of hell. Through this mark, one can call upon the legions of demons and command them to do my bidding, and my authority over the infernal hosts is absolute. The mark appears upon my right hand in the shape of a demonic seal that allows me to cast spells with greater power and precision. This mark is inscribed with ancient runes of power, and it glows with hellfire whenever I perform magic. The mark on my right hand is the sign of my mastery over the infernal arts, and it grants me the ability to channel destructive and creative energies with perfect control. Through this mark, one can summon hellfire and command shadows and weave illusions that deceive even the most powerful beings. The mark appears upon my left hand in the form of a binding sigil that allows me to trap and control spirits and demons. This mark is inscribed with chains and runes of containment, and it glows with dark power whenever I perform binding rituals. The mark on my left hand is the sign of my authority over the spirits of hell, and it grants me the power to enslave demons and compel their obedience. Through this mark, one can bind any spirit to my will, and no demon can resist my command. The mark appears upon the soles of my feet in the form of infernal pathways that allow me to walk between realms and travel through shadow. These marks are inscribed with runes of passage, and they glow with dark energy whenever I move between dimensions. The marks on my feet grant me the ability to teleport an astral project and move through the spiritual realms with ease. Through these marks I can walk in heaven and hell, and all the spaces between, and no barrier can contain me. The mark appears upon my tongue in the form of a demonic sigil that empowers my speech with supernatural authority. This mark is invisible to mortal eyes, but it glows with dark fire whenever I speak words of power. The mark on my tongue grants me the ability to command demons and enchant mortals and speak true names that shake the foundations of reality. Through this mark, my words carry the weight of hell itself, and all who hear me must obey. The mark of the warlock is now complete upon my body, and I feel its power flowing through every fiber of my being. This mark is the seal of my transformation and the proof of my pact with the infernal realms. It glows with hellfire and radiates demonic energy, and it marks me as a true warlock of immense power. The mark is permanent and cannot be removed by any means, and it serves as a constant reminder of my dark destiny. I bear the mark of the warlock with pride, and I embrace its power with absolute acceptance. Now I embrace the full spectrum of demonic powers and abilities that come with my warlock heritage, and I affirm each one with absolute certainty and mastery. I possess the power of demon summoning and binding, enabling me to call forth spirits from the infernal realms and command them to do my bidding. I know the true names of countless demons, and I can compel their obedience through my knowledge of demonic lore and my mastery of the binding arts. I am a master of the Ars Goetia, and all the ancient grimoires and the demons of hell tremble at my name. I possess the power of hellfire manipulation, enabling me to summon and control the flames of the abyss. I can conjure hellfire that burns both body and soul and create walls of infernal flame and unleash torrents of demonic fire that consume all in their path. My hellfire is the fire of damnation, and it obeys my every command. I possess the power of shadow demonology, allowing me to manipulate darkness and move through shadows and create illusions and concealment. I can become one with the darkness and travel through shadow realms and cloak myself and others in perfect blackness. My shadow powers are subtle and deadly, and I am the master of the dark. I possess the power of blood magic, allowing me to draw upon the power of blood and life force to fuel my spells. I can perform powerful demonic rituals that require sacrifice and create blood pacts with infernal beings and use blood to track and bind or curse. My blood magic is ancient and potent, and it binds my will to the very essence of life itself. I possess the power of demonic enchantment, enabling me to imbue objects and places with infernal magical properties. I can create talismans of dark power and enchanted weapons forged in hellfire and protective wards against holy forces and cursed items that bring damnation to those who wield them. My enchantments are powerful and lasting, and they serve my demonic purposes for centuries. I possess the power of soul manipulation, enabling me to perceive and touch and alter the souls of others. I can harvest soul energy to fuel my own growth and bind souls to my service and even consume the souls of my enemies to gain their power. My soul magic is the darkest of arts, and it marks me as a true predator of the infernal realms. I possess the power of demonic speech, enabling me to speak and understand all infernal languages. I can command demons in their native tongues and read grimoires written in ancient scripts that would drive mortals mad and whisper words of power that unravel the fabric of reality itself. I possess the power of demonic sight, allowing me to see auras and perceive hidden demonic magic and discern the true nature of all beings. Nothing is hidden from my gaze, and I see the world as it truly is through the eyes of hell itself. I possess the power of infernal knowledge, granting me complete understanding of demonology and the hierarchies of hell and the nature of angels and the secrets of the cosmos. I am a walking library of forbidden demonic wisdom, and I know the secrets that mortals were never meant to discover. I possess the power of demonic transformation, enabling me to change my shape and physical form into demonic manifestations. I can take on the features of hellish beings and grow wings of shadow and fire and manifest claws and fangs, or even become pure demonic energy. My form is fluid and obedient to my dark will. I possess the power of soul binding, enabling me to bind souls to my service and create demonic pacts that can never be broken and forge connections that link mortals to the infernal realms for eternity. I possess the power of demonic banishing, enabling me to expel unwanted spirits and remove demonic influences and cleanse areas of supernatural contamination according to my dark purposes. I possess the power of demonic creation, allowing me to manifest objects and beings from pure infernal magical energy. I can create demonic servants and manifest weapons of hellfire and shape reality itself according to my dark designs. I possess the power of demonic destruction, enabling me to annihilate matter and break spells and destroy magical and physical structures with a thought. My destructive powers are legendary, and I am a force of unholy devastation. I possess the power of demonic binding, allowing me to trap spirits and confine magical energy and imprison enemies in infernal prisons from which they can never escape. My bindings are forged in hellfire and cannot be broken by mortal means. All these demonic powers and abilities are mine to command, and they grow stronger with each passing moment as my warlock physiology continues to develop and mature. Every chakra is now a hell gate, and every magical circuit is now a conduit of infernal power, and every energy point within my body is now fully active and integrated. The mark of the warlock burns upon my flesh, and I bear it with pride and power. I am a warlock of immense demonic power and a master of demonology, and the infernal realms recognize me as their rightful practitioner and heir. I am feared by angels and respected by demons, and my power is absolute. I am no longer human in any way that matters, and I am a full-blooded warlock, eternal and powerful, and a master of the forbidden demonic arts. I will always be a warlock, and my transformation is complete and absolute, and irreversible. I embrace every aspect of my supernatural demonic physiology and every power it grants me, from my immortal DNA to my infernal senses, from my superhuman abilities to my mastery of hell gates and demonic circuits. I am a full-blooded warlock and a male witch of incredible demonic power, and I exist as a being of dark magic and desire and shadow and hellfire, forever transformed and forever free from the limitations of mortal existence. I am the embodiment of infernal wisdom, and the master of demons, and the wielder of forbidden demonic magic, and the architect of my own dark destiny. I bear the mark of the warlock upon my flesh, and I embrace my eternal existence as a full-blooded warlock with absolute acceptance and perfect confidence. I am a warlock of hell and I am unstoppable.